Help support AMTV by becoming a patron, an AMTV staff member, and following us over on Twitter.
Hi there guys, it's Adam Martin here, and welcome to another episode of the Now Review. So here is Now 100 Hits, Forgotten 90s. So this was a really interesting concept when they announced this. Bear in mind they'd already done Forgotten 80s, and that seemed very obvious to me because that's a prime decade for forgotten stuff. But the fact they've done the 90s is quite cool, and it makes me excited. Well, I think they're doing a 70s one, aren't they? I think so anyway. But yeah, this is a good potential, and let's just take a look at this cover. All green and binary codes, very Matrix-like, which of course came out in 1999, but no one forgets the Matrix. But I actually quite like this, the colour schemes, the font they've used, it's really cool. So yeah, good job on that one. I'm just hitting things at the side there. It's 5 discs there as you spine, 100 Hits Forgotten 90s. And here are the 100 hits itself. I'll obviously open up the album so you can take a better look at it, but there's a brief view. I've never liked this paragraph style. I know they probably have to do it for albums like this, but I prefer traditional columns like that, just easier to read. So opening it up, CD 1, let's take a look who we've got. So you got Blue Boy, White Town, Ann Lee, Dupe, with Dupe, of course. Backstreet Boys on here, I know that song. Some songs you think, oh yeah, I'll know that, but I guess a lot of people didn't at the time. I guess that's what they're going for. Bewitched, what a band they were. Gloria Estefan to finish. Oh, and look, stream the Now catalogue on your mobile. Well, if I've already got it on CD and vinyl, I don't necessarily need to do that, do I? Now, CD 2, Crash Test Dummies with Melanie C, Tintin, Aucutt. Billy. So for those who are a bit young and don't know, Billy, track 6 there with Honey to the Bee, that is Billie Piper. That is Rose Tyler herself from Doctor Who. So in the 90s, when she was really young, she actually had hits with stuff like Honey to the Bee was a... No, it wasn't her first hit. Her first hit was Because We Want To. But check out her career. It's a prime slice of 90s pop. It's brilliant. Now, S Club 7, S Club Party, I would argue that's not forgotten. That is very fondly remembered by people of my generation, and it still gets a lot of play at parties and clubs, so I don't know why they put that on there. But there's a few on here where I feel like that. The Divinals, I Touch Myself, is hilariously funny. MC Hammer with the Adams Groove. I'm finishing with Lucci Lou and Mitchie One with Shout It Out. Follow Now Music on all their social medias, which I do and highly recommend if you want to keep up to date with what they're doing. CD 3, you got Billy Joel, Delamitri, The Beautiful South, They Might Be Giants with Birdhouse in Your Soul. That's a really nice song as well. Enigma, Return to Innocence. Enigma are a very interesting band. I'd highly recommend you listen to some of their stuff. Gabrielle 5 had a song in the 90s. Oh, I didn't think that. NSYNC with I Want You Back, of course. Partners in Crime, Turtle Power. I'm so glad they put this on. So this is the closing theme that played in the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. It's a rap song, and it actually got to #1 in the UK, so I'm really happy they put it on here. Now, they've put Scatman, the first one, I'm calling up from Scat. No, I'm just singing the other one. I'm the Scatman, skibby-dibby-dip, that one. We all know that one, I'd argue. Why didn't they put Scatman's World on here? That'd be a much better song. Aqua with Dr. Jones. See, now that is forgotten. Everyone knows Aqua for Barbie Girl, but not so much for Dr. Jones. Hadaway with Life as well, because I know Hadaway, as we all do, from What Is Love, but Life was the follow-up hit. And it's okay, but I'm glad they put it on here rather than What Is Love, because that is not forgotten, believe me. CD 4. So who have we got? A bunch of artists here. Sex on the Beach, Teaspoon, of course. Sash, La Primavera. Dr. Spin with Tetris. That's a play on the Tetris theme. That's really cool that it's on here. Voice of the Beehive, Meatloaf, Cast, Electronic, Disappointed Electronic also featured Neil Tennant of the Pet Shop Boys, for any Pet Shop Boys fans. Gary Barlow with Forever Love. I didn't actually know he had any solo songs in the 90s. That's interesting. And CD 5. So we have all these. Lily Was Here is a really beautiful theme, by the way. David A. Stewart and Candy Duffer. So I'm glad that's here. Arguably forgotten yet, but a really great song. So give that a listen. Got Wyclef Jean, OMC. How Bizarre by OMC. Really catchy song that gets in your head. WWF Superstars. Oh god, I dread to listen to that. Steps, of course. Got to have a Steps song on here. Arnie and the Terminators with I'll Be Back. Now, I haven't heard that, and I'm kind of dreading it, but maybe it'll be interesting. And we finish with the Mike Flowers Pops with Wonderwall. I'm guessing that's a cover of the Oasis song. Why is it on here is anyone's guess. So that is your track list and some more of the artwork there with Matrixy 90s artwork, if you like. So the discs, let's have a look. If I can get my fingers there, yep. So there you go, a nice dark green font still there. That reminds me of Get Your Own Back. Does anyone remember Get Your Own Back? If you're under a certain age, you may not, but if you're like me and you're old, then you will remember Get Your Own Back. So, recommendations for this then, all my overall thoughts, we'll do that first. So, I'm actually really happy with this. For someone who was born and grew up in the latter half of the 90s, some of these tracks to me are not forgotten, but I can understand that's probably just because since I was growing up at the time, I remember them. To a lot of people, a lot of these tracks are going to be forgotten, so they've really done well to find 100 songs through the decade that would still be enjoyed today, I suppose. In terms of recommendations, if you like 90s music, specifically 90s pop and things like that, then I'd definitely rush and get this, because there's going to be a lot of hidden gems on there that you're probably not aware of. Just I wasn't aware of half of this stuff, but a lot of it's actually really good. So if you want some 90s nostalgia, definitely worth picking it up. It's brand new at the minute, obviously, so it's going to be, 11, 12, 13 pounds, depending on where you shop. But give it time if you want to wait. It should eventually come down in places like HMV. So they're 2 for £15 range, so then you can get it for £9 each if you just want to buy it on its own. If you are not a 90s music fan, if you don't like 90s pop, then obviously I do not recommend this to you at all. But honestly, for 5 CDs to get 100 songs from the 90s that are mostly forgotten, as the name implies, it's certainly worth a purchase. I am interested to see where it all goes from here. I mean, we've got many more now releases coming up, and I'm sure one of them is Forgotten 70s, or at the very least, it's a 70s album. And we've also got even more Forgotten 80s coming, which I'm really excited about. So you're going to have to keep up to date with the channel for all the latest reviews on the latest Now albums. But that is all for this installment of the Now Review. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave your comments below. Are you going to go pick up Now Forgotten 90s? Let me know in the comments. Like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Hit the notification bell as well so you know when I upload new content. And until the next one, I will see you guys next time.
Thank you to our patrons for helping to support the show, and a special thank you to Macra, Hooks Media, Ben Freeman, Ethan Carberry-Holt, Bruce Danton, The Broken Kitsumanoid, and Francine Salazar, our AMTV staff members.